Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Steph. I'm happy you are here joining me. Today's workout is going to be a short one, maybe about 20 minutes or so. I'm just going to tap into some core Pilates work and have a little fun with it. So a little impromptu. It's beautiful outside, beautiful weather, nice and warm. So just thought we'd get some movement in and connect with you. So I hope you enjoy it. Go ahead and come to a seat. Join me. Make sure you're comfortable. We'll close your eyes for just a moment. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe roll those shoulders back. And take a nice deep breath. If you are able to be outside, it's lovely. And we'll just take another breath, grounding ourselves, connecting with this moment. And let's just have fun for the next 20 minutes or so. So open your eyes. We're going to bring your hands to the floor, reach your left arm or your right arm up and over. Give yourself a nice little side bend, stretching the side body. Taking a nice deep breath, sigh it out, and then reaching back and up to the other side. And just taking a breath, getting the nice side body bend, and sigh it out. Good, bring it back through center. We're going to inhale the arms. Exhale, twisting to your left, looking behind you, lengthening up through your spine. And inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, twisting, looking behind you, lengthening up. Good, and bring it back through center. We're just gonna come and do a few little movements in the spine, little seated cat-cow. So press your chest forward, exhale as you round. Inhale, and exhale. Good, inhale, and exhale. And just one more time. Exhale. Lovely. Just a little baby warm up here. We're going to tap into our core right away. So face alongside your mat or length of your mat. Sit up nice and tall. Let's keep our knees bent here. Feet on the floor. They could be slightly lifted if you need to. We're going to do a little half roll down. So let's just start with our hands behind our thighs. Tucking our belly in, tucking our pubic bone towards our navel. We're just going to round and hollow out through our spine. So really rounding through the spine, little C curve, and then coming all the way back up. Inhale and exhale here. Rounding, hollowing, and inhale. And exhale. Good, one more time. We're gonna go full little half roll down without our hands. Exhale. Good, sit it up nice and tall. Release your hands if you can, or you can continue with what you're doing. And then we're going to roll it back nice and controlled, just halfway down. Keeping those shoulders back and down, keeping the belly pulled in. And inhale up. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, really hollowing, pulling belly in. Good, one more time this way. Exhale, hold here. Give me baby pulses right here. Little lifts and lift. Let's go 5 for 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it back right here. If it works for your body, reach your arms up overhead. Good. Bring them back down. Inhale. Exhale. Hold that belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sit it up nice and tall. Lovely. Shake it out. All right. We're going to keep adding on layers. We're going to roll it on down. And we're going to reach from right to left a few times here. Getting that nice rotation. Let's go 5 for 4, for 3. We're going to add on 2 and 1. If you can lift the opposite knee, let's lift it. And lift and lift. Rotating sides, working into your cores. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Awesome work. Roll it on up, roll it forward for just a moment. Take a breath. Good. Stack it on up. We're going to roll it back again, and this time we're going to open our arms out. I'll see if I have some space. And then come on back up. Open your arms, reach. And come on back up. I need to scoot over just a little bit and reach back and come up. Hopefully you have more space than me. Good, and come up. Let's reach back, hold, for 5, A little shaky. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on forward, roll it forward. Whew, shake it up. Nice work. We're gonna lengthen your legs out now. So we're gonna do that same thing. So nice long legs, sit up nice and tall. Arms reach forward, you can point your toes. Might scoot forward just a tiny bit. We're gonna tuck our pelvis under, back to that halfway. So it's gonna be a little bit harder with those long legs. You're welcome to keep them bent again if you'd like. And then roll it on up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling belly in. Inhale. And exhale. One more time this way. Exhale. Hold here, keeping those shoulders down. Arms reach. Whew, and back down. And reach. And back down. We'll do just a few of these. Let's go for 4. For 3, it's going to get a lot harder when those arms go overhead. For 2. And 1. Whew, roll it on up. Roll it forward for just a second. Reset yourself. And then roll your stack. Stack your spine back up. We're going to roll it on back. Reaching arms from right to left. Right to left. Nice and controlled, working into those obliques. Good, let's go for 5. For 4. Good for 3. And 2. Hooey. And 1. Awesome. Stack it on up. You can shift forward just a little bit if you need to. Good. Now we're going to open those arms again. I might need to shift myself just a little bit. We'll roll it back. Open your arms. And roll it on up. And open here. Good. Really hollowing out. Open. And close one more time. Open. And close. Let's roll it all the way forward. Little forward folds. We'll find your breath. A little stretch in the back side of the body. Lovely. And roll and stack your spine all the way up. We're going to do a full roll down now. So keeping your legs nice and long, or you're welcome to bend them. We're going to roll our spine all the way back down. So really pulling the belly button in, articulating through your spine, arms reach overhead, and then tucking your chin back under. If you hopefully have more room than me overhead. Roll it all the way forward, dive forward, and stack up your spine here. Arms come straight. Tuck the pelvis under, roll the spine. So remember, you can always bend your knees if you need to. Articulate, keeping those ribs down as much as you can. Keeping the belly engaged, tucking the chin, rolling all the way forward. Here, stacking it on up. Good, we'll do 2 more times. Tuck the pelvis, roll the spine. Articulate. Good, and then tucking and rolling. If you need to bend your knees as you come up or come down, perfectly fine. One more time. Rolling all the way down. Arms reach overhead, but instead of coming up, we're just going to pull our knees into our chest. Give them a squeeze. Awesome work. Ooh, I got some sun on my feet, making me hot. Good, rock it out. And then we're going to bring our legs to a tabletop and our arms just over our heads. We're going to bring opposite arm, opposite leg, nice and long. Try to keep a neutral spine or imprint the spine to the back or to the mat. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Another option is you can keep your feet on the floor and just lifting here. Or it would be opposite. Lift and lift. So whatever you need to do. And I'm getting all confused. Opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching overhead, pulling belly in. We'll go 4, for 3, and 2. Last one, hold it up right here. Just hold for just a moment. And then we're going to go both arms, both legs reach nice and long. Pull it back up. Another option is just to tap your toes on the floor and come right back in. And reach. Keeping the belly engaged, pulling it down. Sometimes it's hard to keep that back down. Nice, including myself here. Let's go for 3. Good for 2. And one more time. Reach and hold, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. Nice work. Wiggle out your ankles. All right, legs back to a tabletop. We're going to have your hands behind your head. Peel the shoulder blades off the mat. We're going to reach opposite leg and reach and reach. And reach, not opposite, I guess. We're just alternating. That's what we're doing. Good. Really, let's try to lift the shoulder blades up. I was down a little bit lower than I needed to be. Good, really pulling belly button in towards the spine. Nice and control and reach. Another option is just to tap your toes right here. So whatever you need to do for your body. Listen in, it's about being intuitive with what your body needs, but also pushing yourself, pushing limits, little boundaries of where your body's capable of going. Let's go for 4. We'll peel it on up. I'm cheating myself over here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lovely. Hug your knees into your chest. Set your head down. Both legs are going to come up towards the sky. Peeling the shoulder blades off the mat. Drop your left leg. Pulse, pull, switch. Single straight leg stretch. Pulse, pull, switch. Pulse, pull, switch. And pulse, pull, switch. Nice and controlled. Pulse, pull, switch. Pulse, pull, switch. Let's go for 5. Nice work for 4. For 3, for 2, and for 1, hug it in. Lovely work. Roll the knees away from each other for just a moment to take a little break. And we'll go the other direction. Nice circles. Let's go 3, for 2, and 1, back to center here. We're going to you can keep your head on the floor if you'd like. Peel the shoulder blades up. Both legs are going to go up to the sky. We're going to circle them away from each other. Nice little circles and circles. You can go a little angle here, little circles. I'm not sure if the camera is cutting off my toes, but you know where they are. They're in the sky. Nice and controlled. Pull the belly in. Let's go 3, circling away from each other. 2, and 1. Let's go the other direction. Little circles and circle and circle. For 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to go right into a crisscross, lowering down. Coming on up to the sky. Another option is you have your hands underneath your hips, controlling this movement up to the sky, down towards the floor. Let's go 3, and 2, and 1. Pull the knees in. Nice work. Rock it out. Let's bring the heels nice and wide, just a little windshield wiper. Excellent work. Give our cores a little break. Nice, we're gonna come into 100s now. So classic move, legs to a tabletop position. Trying to pull the spine towards the floor. Number 1, you can just keep your head down here and pump it out. 2, peeling the shoulder blades off the mat, pumping it here. 3, legs to the sky. 4, at that angle. Pull the belly in. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if you can really pull the shoulder blades up and pull the belly down. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking towards those thighs. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I'm counting, but quick sips in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Really control here. Let's get 20 more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a breath. Hug it in. Nice. Bring the heels nice and wide. Let's windshield wiper. Awesome work. We're going to tap into our buns, back side. Then we're going to get a little side body, get into our side buns and our outside thighs. Good. Let's pull the heels nice and tight to your glutes. Knees are going to point forward. Bring myself back just a little bit. Make sure we're nice and tight so we're less in our hamstrings. So our heels are just in alignment with those hip bones here. Hands on the floor. We're going to start articulating, tuck the pelvis under, roll the spine up, 1 vertebra at a time. Good, just keeping it basic today and rolling it down. Wanted to get a little bit of movement in myself, and I wanted to upload something for all of you to tap into, just a short workout to get your day going, to get your blood flowing, your body moving. Roll it down, roll it up. Squeezing your buns. Good, roll it back down. We're gonna hold at the top here, so hold it here. Give me little pulses. Make sure those knees are pointing forward. They're not pressing out nor in. If anything, a little bit inwards, just not touching each other. Little pulses. Just depends on what your legs like to do naturally. I'm trying to keep that nice neutral position. Little pulses here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We're gonna lift your heels and drop them. And lift and drop them. Try to keep those hips nice and high. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Let's go 5. Belly pulls in, ribs knit down the best they can. Let's go for 4. For 3, we're gonna keep our heels up. And 2, hold them up nice and high. We're gonna drop and lift. No articulation now. Drop and lift. Really working into that rear end. Lift and lower. Find your breath. Let it guide you. Let's go 5. For 4, keeping those heels nice and high. For 3. For 2, hold it up right here. We're gonna open now and close. Now we're opening and closing deliberately. Open and close. Open and close. Keep it going. Let's go 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back through center. Just drop and lift. Keep those heels lifted. Drop and lift. Let's go 5. For 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Fabulous. Roll your spine down. Let's heel toe those feet out nice and wide. Heels are going to be at the edges of your mat. If anything, those toes are off your mat. The heels are on. We're going to tuck our pelvis, roll the hips up towards the sky. So now we're nice and wide, getting more into the outer glutes here, and roll your hips down. Tuck and roll all the way up towards the sky. And roll your spine back down. Tuck and roll, articulating through your spine. Roll it back down. Good, one more time here. Tuck and roll, lifting, and give me pulses, little pulses. Lift, lift, lift. Really squeezing those outer glutes here. Lift and lift and lift. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, hold it up right here. We're gonna lift the heels and drop. If you need to readjust, which I think I do, bring the heels a little bit closer, lift and lower. So if you feel like that's a really challenging thing to do, pull those heels a little bit closer. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, we're gonna hold it up. In 2, hold those heels nice and high. We're gonna drop and lift. You got this. We're just working, targeting a little bit different muscles. Yes, it's gonna get a little bit more into those hamstrings. Lift and lower. Let's go for 5, and 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, heels down. Roll your spine all the way back down. Awesome. Let's windshield wiper for just a moment. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock your spine. Awesome work. All right. We're going to lengthen our legs nice and long. Go ahead and roll towards me. Your arm's going to reach actually up and over your head. So we're going to lay on our sides. Your head will just rest here for this first one. Feet will be forward slightly, about at a 45. Hips are alignment. So are the shoulders. And we're going to lift and lower. Nice and controlled. Flex that foot, toe points forward, if not any, a little bit downwards towards the floor. Lift and lower. Getting a nice suntan on my toes right now. Lift and lower. You can also grab your head if you like. It does kink your neck a little bit here, but if that feels better for you, you can do that. Good, let's go for 5, and 4, 3. You can also have your hand up towards the sky for a little instability. 2, and 1. Hold it right here. We're gonna point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex for 3, for 2, and 1. Flex your foot. You can bring your hand down or onto the mat. Probably onto the mat is the best idea. We're gonna lift and lower that bottom leg. Lift and lower. Lift, you'll probably need stability for that. I don't know if I could do it without it. Yeah, that'd be pretty challenging. Lift and lower. Good, let's go for 5. For 4. For 3, we're gonna hold it up. For 2. And 1, hold it right here. We're gonna point your toes open, or like a little switch kick. Little swimmers, side swimmers. Good. Forward and back. Swimming out the legs. Really finding that length. Good, let's go for 5. For 4, and 3. Trying to stabilize those hips for 2, and 1. Awesome, bring it on in. We're gonna bring our hand behind our head this time. and the other one is gonna clasp. You're welcome to just have your hands on your hips. We're gonna pull the knees in. Actually, the feet will be slightly behind you. Knees in towards the chest. We're gonna lift on up, see if we can lift those ribs. We're gonna lift those toes, open and close. Coming into clam shells here. Another option, hand up towards the sky, or you can certainly come down a little bit lower here. If you can come up onto the elbow, I might go a little bit lower myself right now. Lift and lower, lift and lower. You'll just work a little bit harder for your higher. Good, working into the outer glutes here. Lift. Nice, you can also have the hand behind the head, whatever works for you. Good, let's go for 5. For 4, we're gonna change things up. 3 and 2 and 1. You're gonna lift that toe. We're gonna bring the knee down and up and down and up and down and lift and down and lift, separating the feet and lift, down and lift. Good, keep the knee down. We're gonna press back and come in and press. Whoo, and press. Nice, and press. You got this. Let's go 5. Working into those buns for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Toes back together, open and close. Last little bit. Good. Let's go for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it on down. Pedal it out. I'm gonna go to the other side. Get nice and warm over here. Let's go ahead and lay yourself on down. Arm reaches long. Legs are long. Stacking. Your arm can be up. Your head can rest. Lift and lower. Good. I'm gonna lift my head up. Get out of the sun just a little bit here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're welcome just to keep your head down though. Work in the outer glute. Toes are pointing forward. Stacking those hips. Nice and controlled here. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Point and flex. Point and flex. Nice and controlled. Point and flex. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Actually, we're going to flex our foot. Bring your hand down. We're going to lift and lower that bottom leg. This is where we're at, right? Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice and controlled. Working those inner thighs. Whew. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Point those toes. We're going to switch. Little swimmers, side swimmers. Good. Switch those legs. Try to keep those hips stacked. See if I'm even doing a good job over here. Good. And switch, 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 switch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo, bring it on down. Lovely. We're going to bend those knees. I'll get out of the sun a little bit over here. What were we doing? Onto our sides. We're going to lift up here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you want to bring your arm up to the sky, go for it. If you even want to be up on that elbow and work a little bit harder, you can. That gets a little bit challenging. Good. Lift and lower. Ooh, we got a nice breeze going here. Nice. Lift and lower. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Separate those feet. Bring it down and up. Down and up. You'll have a little bit more control without those feet touching. Down and up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're going to press it back and in. Back and in. If you need to stabilize, do so. Coming to the knee, pressing back. You'll get a little bit more in the outer glute. And in. Press and in. You got it. Let's go 5, for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it on in, pedal it out. Awesome work. All right, we're gonna flip it over. I'm gonna turn myself around so that my face is out of the sun, so you guys can see my face or the rest of the body. what we're going to do next. So we're going to come into, actually, yes, we'll come onto our hands. Let's come into a plank position. Nice and controlled here. Pressing into the mat, heels lift. This is the last little hoorah. Good, pressing in. We're just going to shift forward and back. Forward and back, nice and controlled. Good, last few minutes here, forward and back. So it's a flex and a point. I'm not sure if you can see my feet, and it's a small angle of the camera. Good, point and flex. Let's go 2 and 1. Hold it here. We're gonna lift your right leg and lift your left leg, a little pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Options is you lift here and come down to the knees. Perfectly fine if you need to do that. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse, hang in there. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. For 3, for 2, and 1. Knees down. Child's pose real quick. Just an active one. Take a moment. Lovely. One more thing. We're going to shift. So let's come onto our forearms. Step out to that side or that plank position. We're going to start pivoting from side to side. So pivot on your side of your feet. Arm reaches towards the sky. Your feet will be staggered. And then come back to the forearm. And then you're going to rotate to the other side. So option, you can come onto the knee. And then the foot will kick back. And then you can kick it to the other side. So let's do a few of these. Side to side. We're almost done here. Good, in a reach. Nice and controlled. Elbow down, a reach. And a reach. Let's go 5 more. Good, for 5. Stacking elbow right underneath the shoulder. For 4, really important that you find your body alignment so we protect the shoulders. Good, 2 more. For 2. And 1. Fabulous. Bring it back through center. Let's hold for a moment, 10 seconds. Pull the belly in. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your hips down. Untuck your toes. Wiggle your hips out. My feet keep cramping. I'm doing weird things with my toes, that's why. Wiggle it out. Good, just the basic Sphinx pose. Lift your heart. Drop your belly. Nice. And let's come down to the floor. Let's just do just a tiny bit of an extension. We're not going to hang out here for too long. Lengthen your legs nice and long. Hands under your shoulders. Elbows lift, squeezes, elbows in. We're going to do little baby lifts. And exhale back down. Inhale, lift. Good, exhale back down. Working from the upper spine. Good, working on that extension. 2 more times. Good, this next time, really tucking the pelvis under. Let's see if we can lift all the way up into that seal pose. You can walk your hands forward a little bit if you need to. Lengthen on up, pull the shoulders back, look up to the sky. And exhale all the way back down. Make a wide knees here, crisscross to the ankles. Bring your forehead down to your hands. Make a little pillow. This should feel really nice. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Push yourself back into a child's pose. Bring your knees in. You can bring them together or you can bring them wide, up to you. Bring mine wide. Reach your arms forward. Take a nice deep breath. Settle your forehead down to the mat. Settle your hips down to the heels. And just connect for a moment. Try to relax the shoulders. If your arms were long, let them go. Lovely, and let's roll it on up. Come back to a seated position. We'll end here. We'll take a nice big inhale. Exhale to the left. Up and over one more time. And we're going to actually swing down. I love doing this. It feels really nice. Up and over to the other side. Get a little stretch. Good. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale. And then inhale to rise. Exhale, release. And last one. Inhale, hands to your heart center. Take a moment to appreciate yourself and all you do and all you are and your beautiful body for getting you up and moving today. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this little video, please like it. Subscribe to my channel. I love your support, and I just love to get you all here up and moving and feeling better. So I will see you next time. Thanks for joining.